Breakfast, a meal that was made up for people that like to wake up early, is something that I've never had before since I don't wake up early. But today, I'm going to 5 of America's top fast food chains: McDonald's, Chick-Fil-A, Wendy's, Burger King, and Taco Bell, to see which one of them has the best breakfast, and will these breakfasts make me want to wake up any earlier. Spoiler alert, they won't, because my sleep schedule is really messed up. To do my best to fairly and accurately assess all 5 breakfasts, I will do so with 3 judging criteria. First, taste, which, simply enough, is the meal any good? Do my taste buds want more, like whenever I eat a Costco hot dog? Or do my taste buds want less, like anytime I have black licorice? Taste will be weighted 40% of the total score. The second criteria is quality. Does it look good, or does it look like how it's gonna look when it comes out of me? Is the meal warm? Is it cold? Is it prepared well? Does it make me feel like crap? Usually after I have fast food, I do feel like crap, so I'm not expecting any miracles from this. Quality will also be rated 40% of the total score. And the third and final judging criteria, service. Whenever I get fast food breakfast, which is literally never, I don't want to wait. I want the food quickly. I also get very anxious sometimes in the morning, so I want someone super friendly to be nice to me and give me food, since I can't do that for myself. This can be a way for a fast food chain to gain some extra points on the competition, and can even help make up for inferior taste or quality. Service is going to be weighted 20% of the final score. And now, without further ado, it's time to go to the first of 5 breakfast spots of today's video: Chick-fil-A. For my first breakfast meal, I got a spicy chicken biscuit, hash browns, an iced vanilla coffee, and a frosted lemonade. And if you're asking why on earth did I get a frosted lemonade for breakfast, it's because I have free will, baby, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. Chick-fil-A asked if I wanted any sauce, and surprisingly, none of the other spots asked if I wanted sauce, and also I'm too stupid to realize that I could get sauce with breakfast. And since free will is on my side, I got 9 Chick-fil-A sauces. Just kidding, 3. I'm not a monster. Chick-fil-A is already known for their efficient and excellent service, and also saying my pleasure every time after you say thank you to them. So if I hear anything less than 7 my pleasures, we riot.
All right, Kelly, you're all set to go.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, thanks.
On the videos, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much.
Now, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, that's incredible that a Chick-fil-A employee recognized you, but don't let that compromise your integrity for this challenge. And to that, I would say, I make the rules around here, and we take bribes in this video.
Chick-fil-A might need to get bonus points. I feel like this might be a little unfair. That was so cool.
The drink holder and my inflated ego can only take this joint so far, so now it's time to taste the actual food. I drank the iced vanilla coffee before eating food because I'm a psycho that apparently wants to shit my pants, but it was a very good iced vanilla coffee. The spicy chicken biscuit was absolutely unreal.
It's good. It's very, very...
I could feel the spice, but I wanted a little bit more of a kick out of it, which I was pretty surprised about, considering I'm the type of fellow that thinks ginger ale is spicy. That's not a joke. It is spicy.
I'm starting to get it a little bit now, but it's nothing crazy. I think I was just expecting a little more spice. It's not bad, though. It's really, really good.
The Chick-fil-A sauce was a really nice touch to have with the spicy chicken biscuit and hash browns, and a frosted lemonade at 10:22 a.m., although diabolical, felt like a really good decision at the time. Overall, Chick-fil-A's breakfast was delicious, the quality was excellent, and the service is about as good as you can get at a fast food restaurant. And here's me doing a really lame celebration in honor of this. My second stop on this incredibly unfamiliar journey of eating breakfast early in the morning and not sleeping in like an absolute bum was McDonald's. And I was definitely excited to get to try some of their breakfast food. Now, before Chick-fil-A, McDonald's was my go-to breakfast spot in the hypothetical world where I ate breakfast, actually. So for this meal, I got a sausage egg McMuffin with cheese, a hash brown, and iced caramel coffee. I didn't get a dessert this time, and I was shamed at myself for not doing so, but don't worry, I will not hold that against McDonald's later in the video.
I think I pulled to the wrong window.
No surprise to anybody, I pulled up to the second window instead of the first window where you are supposed to pay.
I think I might have pulled to the wrong window.
Yeah, it was supposed to be back there. It was 571.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
And I was being a professional dumbass per usual. Suryacht.com, you should get a shirt. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks. However, the McDonald's employee that had to deal with me was very, very nice and didn't hold my lack of brain cells with mitochondria against me. The best way to see how good someone's service is to make it really inconvenient on them and see how they respond. So thank you very much to the lady at McDonald's for your patience. I hope everybody else isn't as stupid as I am. I got the food very quickly per usual at McDonald's and headed to the parking lot to do some investigating, aka fill my stomach up with food. The sausage egg McMuffin with cheese was pretty elite per usual. It's definitely my staple staple for fast food breakfast, and again, in this hypothetical world where I eat fast food breakfast, the hash brown was not bad, but it did taste a little freezer burnt. Not that that would necessarily stop me from eating it or anything. I just want to develop this for the plot. The iced caramel coffee I very much enjoyed, but also I like any coffee that has a bunch of sugar and corn syrup in it for the most part. And now I'm ready to do another fast food hot take. I think McDonald's coffee blows Starbucks completely out of the water. Please don't at me. Seriously, please don't.
Breakfast was a banger, per usual.
And again, this is all hypothetical. I've never eaten breakfast before until today. Overall, my experience at McDonald's for breakfast was preeminent, which is a positive synonym for excellent that I found on dictionary.com.
Ugh. Indigestion. Hooray.
I've had 2 breakfasts so far, and I'm starting to think, wow, maybe there's some upside to having it. Wait, what did I just say? Upside? Like the sponsor of today's video? Easy money got you guys again. Upside is an awesome free app that gets you cash back on gas, groceries, and dining. As most of you know, I do a lot of dumb eating challenges on this channel, and I also do a bunch of long drives for literally no reason. So getting cash back on both of those seems like a pretty good idea by me. Here's me going to a gas station on the way back home in a totally different outfit than what I was just wearing. Okay, I wasn't on my way home. I just filmed this and I needed gas. I got my gas. I claimed an offer for it on Upside and then paid with my credit card per usual. And that's it. I earned cash back on this purchase as easy as that. Here's me on my fake phone reenacting my excitement for this moment because my actual phone is recording currently. There are over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on the Upside app, and the best part is you don't have to wake up super early like I did at 11 a.m. to get these rewards. You can get them at any time. Download the free Upside app and use code YACHT to get an extra $10 cash back on your first restaurant or grocery purchase. Thank you to Upside for being today's sponsor, and now back to what you humans call eating breakfast. And here's another word I just looked up on there: tertiary, which means third. And that's super convenient because we're actually on the 3rd fast food breakfast spot of this video. I can't talk for some reason today. And honestly, I didn't really know this location had breakfast until 10 minutes after I made this video idea. Wendy's.
So I've never had Wendy's breakfast before.
Everybody knows, I just said this 5 seconds ago. Now, I don't frequent Wendy's too often, but I tell you what, sometimes I get in the mood. And when I'm in that mood, all I want is a chocolate frosty from Wendy's. It's one of the greatest creations man has ever made, besides water and the beer holder that I have in my shower. It's pretty cool and convenient, isn't it? So I do have reason to feel optimism that maybe, just maybe, Wendy's will also have a good breakfast.
I don't think all Wendy's locations serve breakfast either, so we'll see if hopefully this one does. I would say this is a very good sign.
For this meal, I ordered a breakfast burrito with sausage.
Yo, what? I thought this was going to be so much smaller.
Have I heard that before? Anyway, sorry.
That was dumb. Back to the video.
There's seasoned breakfast potatoes, an OJ. No, not that one. The orange juice. And a chocolate frosty cream cold brew. That's a lot of words and adjectives that sound really nice when stringed together. So hopefully the actual coffee taste follows that logic. The service was really good at Wendy's, and I'm starting to see a pattern that fast food employees in the morning are typically nicer. Maybe I just got really lucky at each place I've gone, but I don't know. I just feel like everybody I've encountered so far has been really friendly. And as somebody who, like I said, is anxious in the morning, I really do appreciate that. The breakfast burrito was absolute banger city, and I low-key do feel like Guy Fieri without the spiked hair, because I've basically said incredibly nice things so far about every one of the breakfasts that I've been to. But these guys and gals get paid to make food, and the food is good, so that makes sense. The seasoned breakfast potatoes were seasoned, in fact, so let's clap for that. And it was a nice contrast to just having hash browns so far, and they were absolutely delightful to eat. I really messed up by not ordering any sauce for my McDonald's or Wendy's meals, but eating it raw still felt good to me. Hey, yo! The orange juice was a great way to break down the fast food taste, and shout out to my orange juice people that are no pulp. If you are a pulp person, please considering seeking Jesus. And wow, I really could taste the chocolate, frosty cream, and cold in this brew I was having.
I mean, this can't be good for you because it tastes unbelievably amazing.
And sugary coffee is my middle name. It's actually Leon. Overall, another excellent breakfast.
What, Wendy's, what are you doing? I was unfamiliar with your game.
I was so shocked. I didn't even know Wendy's had a breakfast like 10 minutes ago, and now I'm absolutely being blown away by it. Could this be the best breakfast I've had so far? Nice try. I'm not going to let you guys know right now because the plot is very thin, and unfortunately for you, but fortunately for me, this plot's got to be stirred a little bit more. It's got to be real thick, extremely thick. Thick with 4 C's. That's very thick.
That was like the best surprise of the week. That was excellent. Wow. I love this video.
Now, I just got done mentioning how I didn't know Wendy's had breakfast for most of my adult life. In fact, 99.999% of it. And when I found out this place had breakfast as well, I was like, am I being punked? I'm just kidding because Ashton Kutcher doesn't know I exist. And that next place is Burger King. And seriously, did anybody else not know that Burger King had breakfast, or was it just me? Well, color me pink and give me a big drum with bunny ears, because I sure was energized to see if Burger King's breakfast could be a dark horse winner for this competition. And also, for anybody who's curious, I looked up the term for after tertiary, aka fourth, and that is quaternary. So you feel free to tell your family members you learned something from me today. I ordered a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant, hash browns, again, and an iced vanilla coffee, again. This is my second iced vanilla coffee after I previously got one at Chick-Fil-A, so I'm interested to see who wins this head-to-head matchup. But in reality, I have a fishbowl memory, and I'm not quite sure I remember how Chick-Fil-A's coffee tasted, so I don't really know how these are going to match up. To be honest with you, I rarely get a good experience at Burger King at a location that isn't off the turnpike at a travel plaza. Usually if it's not there, I don't get a great service experience. But again, per usual, the employees here at the breakfast hours were incredibly nice. The food came out quick, and the employees treated me like the burger queen that I am. It's got me questioning why I don't have breakfast more. It's kind of fun. The croissant, or however the heck you pronounce it, I'm not really good with words nor enunciating them, was scrumptious. And the quality was out of this world. It was in this world because I got it at the Avon, Ohio location. The hash browns were on par with Chick-fil-A's hash browns and also not freezer burnt, so by default, they were better than McDonald's hash brown. And again, I sure do look like a masochist here because I didn't get any sauces. So that's a big yikes for me, dog. And for this next sentence, please forget the fact I said I have a fishbowl memory and won't be able to correctly assess if Chick-fil-A's iced vanilla coffee is better or Burger King's iced vanilla coffee is better. I just wanted to tell everybody that Burger King's iced vanilla coffee is so much better.
There was a time where I just wasn't a fan of Burger King, but I tell you what, it's making a comeback in my heart right now. Unreal. 4 breakfasts down and 1 breakfast to go. And this competition is going to be tough. I mean, it's another great breakfast. I know a lot of you think that Chick-fil-A is just going to run away with this competition with the cows and the chickens that they eat. But it's not going to be that. I think it's going to be closer. And as I was rehearsing my inner monologue, that's when I realized right next to the Burger King was the final location I needed to go to, Taco Bell. So I got in line to get my final breakfast of this competition and my second breakfast of the day, a new career high for me. Please clap. Do you guys serve breakfast at this location?
No, we do not.
Okay, no worries. Have a good day. I thought I was going to get it. Damn it!
But yeah, unfortunately, they don't serve breakfast at this location because that would be too convenient for me. Tough scenes. Now, this is my most anticipated breakfast yet, mostly because it's good for the plot, but also because I haven't had it yet and I've heard a lot of really good things. I haven't had it yet because all the Taco Bell locations around me do not serve breakfast, and also because I don't believe in that meal. So I drove a little out of my way to a Taco Bell location that just so happened to have it for my final breakfast meal of this competition. This is so fun. There's no stakes, just me eating breakfast. What a great time. I live such a stupid life. Upon arriving at the drive-thru to place my order, I noticed that the breakfast menu was nowhere to be found. I've had a bunch of Taco Bell in my life, but not breakfast. So since I was new to that, I really had no idea what to order. But I heard good things about their AM Crunch Wrap, and I figured I would just ask the drive-thru operator for any other advice on what I should get. And let's just say she wasn't much of a help. She was not very nice to me at all.
Are there any side things I could get? I will do hash browns, please. Yes, please. Okay. Rude. It's fine. I didn't get on camera or anything.
I just try to be nice back because you never know what somebody's going through. Kindness goes a long way, and maybe she's just stressed and not having a good day. But I tell you what, where I wasn't kind was on the score sheet. for service. The food came out really fast though, so that was great, and that's really all that matters because now I can eat, damn it. I ordered that AM crunch wrap with sausage, I got a hash brown and an iced cinnamon coffee, and since the drive-thru operator asked if I wanted any sauce, I was like, oh yeah, sauce, the thing I've been missing like the entire video so far. So I got 3 mild sauces because I'm a bitch. I have no idea what I meant by that. And the AM crunch wrap was definitely worth all the hype.
Oh yeah, this is excellent.
It was probably the best breakfast item I've had at all 5 spots. I'm not just saying that for the plot. Okay, I am kind of saying that for the plot. It's possible to say that Taco Bell's breakfast is better than their regular food. Like, I will allow that take.
Might be better than the regular Taco Bell. Might be better.
The hash brown was basically like every other hash brown I've had so far, but every hash brown I've had so far was really good, so we'll take it. And the iced cinnamon coffee was average at best. It's probably my least favorite coffee I've had so far. I mean, I drink it all because I'm a savage, but it was nothing to write home about. And I don't write anymore, so that makes that sentence even harder. But overall, a really good breakfast, and if I ever decided to eat breakfast again, I would consider Taco Bell to be in that running.
So I wanted to thank all 5 fast food breakfast spots for coming out. I really appreciate your efforts and your time. Ask you to go back to the green room, and the judges will deliberate and call you back shortly. Thanks, guys.
And now it's time to find out between Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, and Taco Bell who has the best fast food breakfast. Let's start in reverse order. At number 5 is none other than Taco Bell, who we just talked about, with a score of 8.5 out of 10. The AM Crunch Wrap was arguably the best fast food item I've had during this breakfast competition. Surprisingly, the quality was really great and the food did come out very quickly, but the service was a little rude. I mean, I'm trying to be like sympathetic and understanding, and honestly, this score is very, very lenient compared to what I probably should have given it. But Taco Bell, still a really good breakfast, and I would give it another chance. And at number 4, this is a huge shock to me, McDonald's with a score of 8.84 out of 10. Now, don't get me wrong, I think McDonald's has a fantastic breakfast. I think they have the best coffee in the game. The food and service were excellent as well. The hash brown was a little freezer burnt, and the quality wasn't as good as it usually is when I go. But like, honestly, that was pretty nitpicky. It's still a fantastic breakfast. I just think the other 3 breakfasts I've had were a little better. At number 3, with a ridiculous score for something I didn't know existed a week ago, is Burger King's breakfast with a score of 9 out of 10. Their sausage, egg, and cheese croissant was ridiculously flavorful, and their service was fantastic as well. And there's nothing I can really pinpoint that I didn't like about Burger King's breakfast. I guess I just like the other 2 meals better. And are you guys sitting down for this one? If so, act like me. This is setting if you didn't know. You're going to want to sit for this one because this one is even more of a shocker. At number 2, coming in at number 2, and a lot of you are like, this is number 1, but it's number 2 for me, is Chick-fil-A's breakfast. I don't want to devalue anybody's opinion that says Chick-fil-A is number 1 and that, hey, Sir Yacht, you're an absolute fucking idiot for thinking this. Chick-fil-A got a 9.32 out of 10 from me. Amazing breakfast. I've had it a bunch of times whenever I'm flying. That's the only time I have breakfast, by the way. Their quality is upper echelon. The food is great, and they have the best service out of anybody in the fast food game. So I don't want to take anything away from Chick-fil-A, but I just think at number 1, the best fast food breakfast in the game, I am so shocked by this, is Wendy's. With a total score of 9.36 out of 10, they barely edged out Chick-fil-A by 0.04 points. Shout out math. I thought they had the best taste out of all the breakfasts I had during this competition. Their quality was on par with Chick-fil-A, and the service was excellent too. Congratulations to Wendy's. I honestly had no idea that you had breakfast until about last week, but I promise you I will never forget. And you know what? I'm gonna have your breakfast again. I'm telling you guys, if you've never had a Wendy's breakfast, you need to go. If you know, you know. Real ball knowers know. And thanks to everybody that watched me do a pretty inconsequential video with no real plot points other than the ones that I made up. It doesn't get lost on me that you guys are watching me just eat and enjoying it. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate that. And if you're bummed that I didn't do something really stupid for this video, don't worry. Next video will take care of that.
I know what I like, baby. I like you. Miss American Pie with the high Q. Oh my.
Hey everybody, this is your local neighborhood professional dumbass Sir Yacht that was in most of the video you just watched. I forgot to address whether or not eating a lot of breakfast and waking up early would make me want to wake up earlier. And the answer is, no.